Hey y'all, it's Michelle from Monkey's Creations. I know, it's late. I just couldn't get started this morning. Or let's just say I couldn't get it together. How about that? Couldn't get it together to go live. But I'm live now. Hey. I gotcha. What's up? It's Friday, y'all. It's Friday. Everybody get up, get off the couch, get out of the chair, get out of the bed. 'Cause it's Friday. Hello, everybody. What's up? So I've got new kits that are on the website. We're going into Valentine, St. Patty's, everyday, Easter, those kinds of things. You always know, as wreath makers, we're always working a season or two ahead of time. So I am already on to Valentine because we can make a Valentine wreath and still enjoy our Christmas tree. Okay? Let's just make that clear. So I brought a number of y'all wanted me to bring back the frog kit. So the frog kit is the all ribbon kit. So you get the green glitter ribbon, the frog ribbon, on this gorgeous pink glittered with the frogs in the middle. And you're like, why pink? Because I drew the pink out of the lily pad, y'all. So there's always a method to my madness. So this one is available. You also get the large flower board and you get the bundle of zip ties. Okay. That tutorial is already on my YouTube channel because I'm just bringing it back because y'all wanted more. Okay. The next one is the Valentine. So you get this ombre pink gorgeous mesh paired with the white rope senna with the glitter pink hearts and your zip ties. And then the one we are doing today is the red with the pink senna and the pink and red hearts. Are those not adorable? I love them. So we are going to do the pink and red today. So these are available on my website at monkeyscreations.com. And like I said, the frog one is already on my YouTube channel because I have already done it. I'm just bringing it back because so many of y'all wanted it. Okay. So let's get those out of the way. I have already started because it's been a while. It's been a minute since I made that petal. So let me bring you down so I can show you how I did it. You missed the Friday dance. So I did wood burn these. So they are cut at 10 inches. Now this mesh is I think this is like a 10.5 inch. It is. So it's a 10.5 inch mesh, but I still just cut it at 10 inches because with the petal we are using, you can't really tell the difference. If you are doing just like a regular sunflower petal or something like that, then you'd probably want to cut it at 10.5. That way it's truly square. But with this one, you don't need to. To make it easier, grab you 2 clips. Okay. I just totally lost my train of thought. All right. So we're going curve side up. We're going to bring top to the bottom. Okay. Now these are the tips that we want to pay attention to, not this one down here because it's not going to show. Okay. So bring those two together and form that tip and go ahead and clip it. These clips will be your best friend on this petal. We're going to do the same thing to the other side. Okay, just like that. Clip it. Now down here, doesn't matter what it looks like. So you just want this part nice and flat. Okay, and then we're going to bring this up. Now if you watch how I do it, to make sure every petal is pretty much exactly the same, I use my finger as a guide. So when I bring this up, I go just like that until this hits the crook of my finger right there. And then I know they are pretty much all the same size. Just a little trick. Okay, and then we're going to take right to left and kind of, we're not going straight on, we're kind of bringing it out just a little bit. Okay, we're going to try to line up those two tips. Press that down. Scrunch that end. And go ahead and you can clip it, band it, or put it right in your zip tie. Just like that. And then you can unclip them and you've got that perfect tip. Okay, and then I just kind of spread them out just a little bit. So we're going to get started on making this. I do have 2 other petals, so I will do one for the next 2 rows, and then we'll put that gorgeous senna on there and call it a day, y'all. Okay, and then I have already loaded all of my zip ties. I did already close them because with this petal it's going to make it easier. And then all we have to do is put in our ends and zip tie it up just like that. Okay, now if your petals are kind of off, you can always adjust them afterwards. Just pull it apart a little bit more or bring them more together. You'll be able to do that. Okay, so let's get this row done. Hold on, I'm making sure I'm going, like I don't want to go this way. You can if that's what you're going for, but I'm trying to make sure all of mine are going the same direction. So what are y'all doing this weekend? You love everything about Valentine's. I do too. And I like, you know, all the colors because you can do, you know, the pinks and the reds together. I do have just these sennas available on my website as well, with the conversation hearts that say hug me, and what does the other one say? Love me or something, I don't know, but it's you know, the little conversation hearts that we all eat. Look like they are going in different directions. No, they're all going that way. What's you looking at, girlfriend? Oh, I'm sorry, Regina. Being sick does stink. Chris ordered hers. I must have loaded my zip ties the wrong direction. Or not wrong, but just not how I normally load them. So I feel like I'm working backwards. But I do have to work. Ah, yes, that's awesome. Hello from Ohio. So is anybody close to College Station? That's where we are heading tomorrow. So my son, my daughter, and Monk are all going to College Station to go to Santa Wonderland so that we can ice skate and play in snow and talk to Santa and eat all kinds of junk food. So I'm excited. You could make this kit, use a gold Santa for now and switch. Absolutely. 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 All right, so we've got that row done. We're going to go ahead and zip these up. Move on to the next row. And I'll show the petal again. So 10 by 10. Curl side up, bring your top to the bottom, pinch these two ends together, clip them, do the same thing to this side, clip it. This part doesn't matter because this is the end going in the zip ties. Okay, so just like that, bring the bottom up, and notice when I do this, I use my finger and make sure that that folded edge is right at the crook of my finger. Bring it up and kind of over just a little bit, not right on top, but over just a little bit. And scrunch those ends. I am married. I've been married, what, 33 years? Okay, and there's your petal. So let's get this next row done. Making sure I'm going the right way here. It is pretty. I love this petal. It's easy to do and makes an awesome statement, right? Happy Friday. What is the name of this? I think Lori named this one the Bubba petal. You'll be working on Valentine gnome hats. Awesome. Make sure you send me pictures. Hi, hi. This is just the wide stripe red. And this kit is available on my YouTube, or not YouTube, on my website. There is a petal that's a heart-shaped. I've done quite a few of them. If you go to my YouTube channel, I've done the turkey, an umbrella, a rainbow, all using that. And I did think about that with this kit, but then I realized you'd need 2 rolls of mesh. And I didn't account for that. So I may do one like that, a kit. All right, I'm going to show you one last time. Cut it 10 inches, curved side up, diamond shape, bring top down. Pinch your 2 corners together. Do the same thing to the other end. Okay, just kind of smush that down. Then we're going to bring the bottom up. Oh my gosh. Just like that. Okay. We're going to flip it, or you can leave it like this and just bring right to left. Not directly over, but kind of cockeyed. Trying to line up the 2 tips. And scrunch that end. You did miss the Friday dance. You did. But would you dance anyway? You wouldn't get up and shake your booty. You have had some holiday cheer. Okay, so we're going to finish this bad boy off. But isn't it kind of fun just having all these petals kind of very pointy and going out? Okay, we'll just get up and dance, girlfriend. Come out of the closet and dance. I tried to call Dre yesterday, and she messaged me later. She's like, I was in the closet. I was like, dang it. Are you skipping a whole? No, I loaded every set. These are just extra if you wanted to add 2 more petals in between. So I'm doing every regular set of holes. Hello, hello. You're over Christmas? Lord, I'm just over decorating, y'all. And I'm going to have to do my front porch over because the bow in the middle keeps getting caught in the door. So I'm not happy. Not happy. And then we did get some snowflakes. So me and Monk will hang those out either tonight or tomorrow morning, just to add some more snowflakes to the decor. This is wide striped mesh. Send your order soon. It'll ship out Monday. Hello, hello. All right. Clip these off. You wanted to do the Friday dance? You can do it with me on replay. Just stop, guy. No. Stop going in and out of the door. And we only use the front door for deliveries, right? Which means I go in and out of it at least 2 or 3 times a day. All right, we've got 4 more. Climb out the window. Well, see, I can't. Just like the lizard yesterday, I can't just open my windows, y'all, because my windows are covered with solar screens on the outside. So, although I can open them, the lizard can't get out because of the solar screens are actually screwed into my windows. So, the poor lizard couldn't get out. But, y'all, I'm pretty sure it's in my tree. And I'm not happy. I did check it this morning. Nothing looks like it's moved. But I can't just go in and out my windows. All right, so let's open these up just a little bit. So we cover those little corners. Oh. Okay, and then we can add this gorgeous senna. So this is the one that comes with this kit. Of course, if you don't want to do this petal, I have tons of tutorials on my YouTube channel, and you can pick which look you like better and make it, okay? So we're just going to take the 2 pipe cleaners and put it right in these 2 holes. I like to bring it to the edge, that way those pipe cleaners go right through the board. Just like that. And look how cute that is. Okay, and then we'll just take this, twist it up, and it will go right back into the hole. That way there's nothing to scratch your door. And then just take your zip tie, this, it doesn't matter how you hang it. Well, if I can get it in there. It's not that difficult. Sometimes I make it look more difficult than it is. Okay, and then just clip off that edge, and that's how you hang it. Look how pretty that is. And like I said, if you find a petal that's just like a little bit off, like right here, just adjust them. You can make them go further apart or closer, however you need to do that. All right. So there is that kit. The other kit is the ombre pink. And then the all ribbon frog kit is back in stock. The frogs, trying to get the frogs not upside down. All right, and that one's I just brought back because y'all wanted it. So if you're looking for the video on that, it is already on my YouTube channel. All right, y'all, that's all I've got. Y'all have an amazing weekend. And the sennas, yes, I have the sennas available separately if you just want the sennas. Thank you, Tina. So you can get those on my website, monkeyscreations.com. I probably won't go live from Santa's Wonderland tomorrow because they always play Christmas music and I don't want to get shut down, but I will definitely share photos with y'all. So y'all have an awesome weekend, and I will probably see y'all Monday. All right, bye y'all.